Hi, I'm Linda Borgmeyer, and today we're going to go over 4 exercises that you can do on your Galileo to reduce your risk of falls. So prior to doing any of the exercises, Ashley's already warmed up. You warm up at 18 hertz, 1 to 3 minutes, just to get the blood circulating and get your muscles ready to activate. So the training time for this is between 30 seconds to 1 minute and 30 seconds or higher, depending on where you are in your fitness level. So I'm going to say basic, start at 30 seconds and work your way up. The number of hertz that you use during these exercises, with the exception of the last one, is 22 and higher. Ashlyn's going to do it today at 26. Did I tell you that? I'm sorry. I didn't mention that to her. Ashley's going to do it at 26 hertz today because she's going to want to build lots of muscle power and muscle endurance, and she's been training for quite some time. So the first exercise she's going to do is a squat hold. There you go. So she's really, oh, you got it? So she's dropping her bottom back like she's sitting in a chair. Her torso is nice and upright. She's praying that it'll be over soon. And she's maintaining. Knees are not over toes. She's in a really, really good position, and she just holds it. At the higher number of hertz, say 26 and higher, you're going to get the muscles are working anaerobically, meaning that all the blood has been diverted out of the muscles, and your muscles are contracting pretty continuously and not allowing blood flow in. And this is really good if you have any comorbid diagnoses like COPD, where you really don't have a good oxygenation of your blood. This really teaches the muscles how to work anaerobically. Makes you nice and strong. Nicely done, Ashlyn. The next one is a one-legged stance. And if you don't have good balance, my recommendation is that you put a chair in front of you. You have your mother stand in front of you so you can put your hand on her shoulder. Or you use a counterbalance. So what Ashley's going to do for this is she moves your foot to 0, because remember the board goes like this. So the closest you are to the axis of movement, the less acceleration that you have. So when your feet are out here, you're really accelerating. So she's going to start at 0, which I recommend that everybody does, because standing on one foot is hard enough without the stimulation of a board. Okay, Dashling, are you ready? All right. So she's going to hold her leg up. She's using a countermeasure with her hand. She's going to do this for 30 seconds or 1 minute, 30 seconds, whatever she's capable of doing. And then she's going to switch and do it with the other foot. Important to work both sides of your body, and you will notice when you do this that one side of your body is stronger than the other. Happens for all of us. So that's just an area that I want you to pay attention to, because as you improve, you're going to notice it's gotten much easier as you train. The next one we're going to do is a tandem stance. So that is when you have the heel toe. So walking on a tightrope, think of it like that. So Ashlyn's going to make sure that both of her heels are on the platform. She has her toes wrapped around the front to help her. She's cheating. And I'm going to start it. So her job is to keep herself up. Arms go out. She's doing a counterbalance. And after she does her training, she's doing some checks and balances. If it's a little bit more difficult, you could bring your foot out a little bit more to the side and maybe touch the front to give you a little bit more stability. Because standing this way, you're really narrowing your base of support. But Ashlyn's a pro, as you can see. So then she's going to stop and switch feet. She does it while the board's still moving. Very balanced woman. And you want to do the same amount of time on one side as the other. Everything, you want to keep it symmetrical. And that's the sound of the end of that exercise. So the last one is a low, slow squat. So in this one, this is the first time that Ashley is actually going to be moving through the motion. So she brings her feet out to 3, 4. I drop the hertz down to 10. And at 10, I'm calling on your brain, your cranium, to help you with this. Your body is still getting stimulation, still getting 10 muscle contractions in a second through the whole chain of movement, but you really have to do some subconscious checking. Your body has to, through the core, through the legs, do all these checks and balances to make sure you don't go flying off the board. So, you ready, Ashlyn? She's going to do a nice, slow squat. And as you can see, the further out she brought her feet, you can really see the acceleration. Very different than the high speeds and your feet are close. So it's very challenging to go down and up. Again, put a chair in front of you. Have a friend stand and talk to you so it's not so lonely in the quarantine. Oh, or a virtual friend. And Ashlyn's just going to go down and up for 30 seconds to a minute and 30 seconds, whatever she can do. And the lower the hertz, the more challenging. Believe it or not, if you've been on this machine and you've cranked it up to 28 hertz, you think that's tough, try doing it on the low hertz with your feet out wide. Very, very challenging. And that's all I have to say for today. So after you're done doing your exercises, make sure you cool down 16 to 18 hertz. And we'll see you again.